Big up to all of you guys. And yeah, the word on the street, guys, is that that man, Xabi Alonso, is officially the Real Madrid coach. It has been confirmed. He has been appointed as the manager of the team. And yeah, fantastic news for Real Madrid. Fantastic news for Xabi Alonso himself. Us Arsenal fans, what does that mean for us? Hard to say, really. I mean, we have plans to win the Champions League maybe next season. I don't know. We got to the semi-finals this time around, but I think it would be very difficult. Yeah, but Xabi Alonso is the man, and he has been officially appointed as manager at Real. And I mean, that will make a lot of the Real fans happy. They had a disappointing enough season, I think it's fair to say. With their own high standards, by their own high standards. So I think they'll be happy enough. You know what I mean? As a Real Madrid fan, that he has been appointed. I mean, he is a fantastic coach. There's no doubt about that. A wonderful manager. He could definitely take them where they need to go, I think. But the squad will have to be strengthened. There's no Europe threatening. Real Madrid have fallen behind in the pecking order. So that's all going to have to be dealt with. But yeah, they have fallen behind in the pecking order for sure. And all that will have to be kind of dealt with, you know. But yeah, he's officially been named the trainer. I mean, it was on the cards. It's been known for like the last week or two that he was going to take over. That's not a surprise for a lot of people. But yeah, it's definitely a positive move for Real Madrid, like I said, because they had struggled recently, in recent times. Yeah, they had kind of a very tough season. It didn't go the way they planned. And you know what, it's going to be a big challenge for a lot of teams with him coming in, because he's obviously there for a reason. And that one reason is to put them back up to the top. That means they're going to have to overcome Barcelona. They're going to have to overcome Inter Milan, PSG, Liverpool. You know, there's so many good teams out there right now. But yeah, a fantastic coach. I mean, his pedigree speaks for itself. Hey, what's going on, man? I hope you're keeping well, yeah? Smash the like for me, man. That's all I'll ask of everybody tuning in, yeah? Just hit that like. And if you can, subscribe to my channel, yeah? I'm on the way to 2,500. Appreciate it. On my way to 2,500. Pick up to everybody tuning in, guys. The word on the street, official. Xabi Alonso has been appointed coach at Real Madrid at the Bernabeu with immediate effect. That is official. That has happened right now. Just 1 second, please. Let me get the laptop. Let me fire this baby up. I only got up this early, actually, guys. I was working very long and very hard recently. But I only got up to wash clothes, actually. So I was kind of lucky that I caught the story. Otherwise, I would be sleeping. But yeah, he has been confirmed manager of the club, yeah. Officially, Xabi Alonso is manager at Real Madrid. And that's all there is about it. But like I said, he's got a task ahead of him to get them back to where they used to be. Madrid have a lot of competition, for example. I mean, FC Barcelona. Pick up to everybody tuning in, yeah. If you could do me one favour, guys, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like, yeah. Hit the thumbs up for me and drop a sub to my channel. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, Alonso is the man, yeah. Alonso is the man. That's all there is about it. And he's the manager that they need, to be honest. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He's the coach that they have needed for a while. Now they have their man. I mean, they got to be happy with that. I mean, he's a fantastic, fantastic coach. It's as simple as that. Just firing up the laptop there, guys, 1 second. But yeah, what a manager, yeah. I mean, but the challenge, obviously, it lies ahead, what he's going to do. You know, he's got a lot to do to get them back to where they used to be. Obviously, domestically, Barcelona, Europe-wise, it didn't. Unfortunately for them, beaten, of course, by Arsenal, team that I support. I will actually be going live later, guys. Arsenal are playing at 5 p.m. UK time. I'm over here, 4 p.m. UK time. I'm here in Switzerland, guys. So they'll be at 5 p.m. my time. So I'm looking forward to that. And tonight I will be doing a live stream. Arsenal 1, Spurs 0. Arsenal ladies have won the Champions League, guys. So Spurs men's team won the Europa League. The Arsenal ladies won the Champions League. So I will be celebrating that later tonight, guys, on my channel. On the 31st, of course, I will be doing the Champions League final, and the next day I fly off to the United States. But I will be bringing you that stream, yeah. Champions League final. So make sure you come and check out my channel. That's something to look forward to, yeah. But like I said, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And yeah, congratulations to Xabi Alonso. Congratulations to Real Madrid. A big move for him. A big move for the club. Obviously, the task that lies ahead is quite a big one, in my opinion. He's got it all to do to turn things around there. They have a lot of problems, but they have a good team and a good squad, and I'm sure he can get the best out of them. Like I said, obviously they need to come back and they need to prove themselves against FC Barcelona, and they also need to do it at the European level. That's all there's about it. But his record speaks for itself. I mean, as a player too, and as a manager, he's done it all. You know what I mean? He's a very, very good coach. Just drinking a bit of water, guys. Just woke up actually to wash some clothes and saw the headline. So said I would come live on my channel. Like I said, I have a lot of planned coming up, guys, on my channel. Today, I've got 2 streams planned. A live watch along of the Arsenal-Southampton game. Arsenal away to Southampton. Last game of the season for the Gunners. 2nd place secured. And then tonight I will be doing a live stream. Arsenal ladies 1, Spurs 0. Arsenal ladies 1, Spurs men 0. So make sure you tune into that, guys. It's going to be a bit of fun. Respect to the Arsenal ladies for the win in the Champions League final yesterday against Barcelona. Showing the men how it's done. On the 31st, I will be doing the Champions League final. So make sure you check that out. And the very next day I fly to the US. But on the 12th of June, I'm starting a podcast. It's going to be every Thursday night. And it's the Red and White podcast. So make sure you come and tune into that, guys. It's going to be every Thursday night, regular viewing. And hopefully it'll get a lot of traction and interest. But I got a couple of plans for it. A couple of surprises. Special guest. Regular. That's going to be every Thursday night. So make sure you come and check that out, yeah. It's going to be worthwhile, trust me. It's going to be worth the wait, it's going to be worthwhile, and it's going to be enjoyable. And we're going to keep it lighthearted. We're not going to go too crazy. Alright, let me just go to the news, guys. Let me cover the sports story. Xabi Alonso is officially the Real Madrid manager. Obviously, that's going to please a lot of Real fans because they had a tough season, to say the least. Maybe Barcelona are going to be... Barcelona were very unlucky in the semi-final of the Champions League to get knocked out by Inter. Incredible game. Some of the best 2 legs of football I've ever seen. I mean, there were so many goals. It was just crazy. Crazy football. One second, guys, just checking the news. Watch out, that man Xabi Alonso, guys. He is the man. Real Madrid have their coach. The talk is over, guys. Oh. Excuse me. Mucho. But yeah, positive story coming out of Spain, guys. Spanish football manager Xabi Alonso. He's been named officially as the Real Madrid coach. Joy boy, how are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Big up to everybody, yeah. Big up to everybody. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, guys. I would appreciate it. I will be doing a live watch along today. I've actually got 2 streams planned. I will be doing a live watch along of Southampton versus Arsenal, last game of the season. And I will also be doing a stream about the Arsenal ladies winning the Champions League. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a live stream of the Champions League final. Okay, here we go. Real Madrid announced signing of Xabi Alonso as manager on a 3-year deal. 3-year deal for Alonso, guys. All right, Anthony, what's going on, man? I hope you're keeping well. Crazy couple of days at work, man. But I only got up early. I only got up today to actually wash some clothes. To put some clothes on the wash. And then I saw the story, so I said, you know what? Any YouTuber guys worth their salt has got to cover this. But they have a lot to do, yeah. They have a lot to do, Real. He has a lot to get them back where they need to be, yeah. He needs to get them back to where they need to be, of course. In Spain, domestically, and in Europe, the challenge lies ahead for him, yeah. A big challenge. Spanish coach Xabi Alonso has landed at the Santiago Bernabeu after a successful spell at Bayer Leverkusen to manage Real Madrid. Yeah, they were never losing, huh? Never losing. Real Madrid confirmed Xabi Alonso as Carlo Ancelotti's replacement on Sunday. The Spaniard, who won the Bundesliga, Super Cup and German Cup with Bayer Leverkusen, has decided to end his time in Germany to take up a new role at the Santiago Bernabeu. It's official on the Real Madrid website, yeah. Comunicado Oficial, Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid. Welcome, Xavi. Madrid were always close to his side, and after several months of talks, have agreed to bring in a manager ahead of the World Cup. Real Madrid have announced that Alonso will be the coach for the next 3 seasons, from the 1st of June of this year to June the 30th, 2028. Tomorrow, guys, at 12:30 Central European Time, Alonso will be presented as Real Madrid's new coach in a ceremony that will take place at Ciudad Real Madrid. Beforehand, the president of Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, will receive Xabi Alonso for the protocol act of signing the contract that links our new coach with the club for the next 3 seasons. And there you have it, guys. A massive story, yeah. A la Madrid y nada más. Big up to everybody for tuning in, yeah. Everybody. If you could do me a favor, if you could subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. Smash that like for me, guys. Smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. A big up to everybody, yeah. Hit those likes, guys, and hit the subs. Help me out, yeah. I'm heading towards 2,500 subs, so got a lot of content planned, guys. I got 2 streams today. One of them is the Arsenal, so thank you, yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you for that Manouche Minecraft. I appreciate it. I've got a stream today, Southampton Arsenal, the last Premier League game of the season for the Gunners away at Southampton. And tonight I'm going to do a stream about the Arsenal ladies winning the Champions League. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a live watch along of the Champions League final, but the next day I fly to the United States. So it's going to be, this week coming is going to be just a crazy week for me, a hectic week, a lot of work, this, that, and the other, meeting friends before I head off to the States. Got a little bit of this going on, a little bit of that going on. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And this day week I fly out. This time next week I'll be in the air heading across to the US. So that's going to be fun, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I like America. I like spending time there. It's a nice place. What's the update on Alvaro Carreras? Let me check for you, my friend. That's a good question, because that is a thing that a lot of people have been interested in recently. Yeah? He's still at Benfica at the moment. But he has been linked to Real Madrid. Like last week, they were saying that people were posting on YouTube that he was welcome to Real Madrid, but he's still officially a Benfica player. So I don't know, are they going to get him on loan? Which way it's going to work out? But he is still on the books of Benfica at the moment. That hasn't changed, huh? So yeah, there was all the talk that he's going to be brought in. Well, if he's going to be brought in, he's going to be brought in when Alonso was there, yeah. If he's going to be brought in, he's going to be brought in when Alonso was there. You know what I mean? Alonso moves first, and then he brings the players with him. Obviously, the priority for Real at the moment was to sign the manager and to get that sorted out. Now they have that, they're going to be looking at the players that they want. You know what I mean? That's how the cookie crumbles. So it's going to be interesting. When can I please become moderator, Dave? I'll have a look today, John. I'll have a look today, yeah. I haven't forgotten you. I've just been crazy busy over here, yeah. I mean, I'll have a look today, don't worry, man. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll have a look today, don't worry, man. Stand by me. So yeah, good news for Real Madrid. I mean, they've got things going on. I mean, they've got the manager that they wanted. It's going to be a big challenge, of course. A massive challenge lies ahead. He's got to get them back to where they need to be. Yeah, all football games are kicking off at 4 p.m. UK time. He's talking about Premier League football games, guys, in England. For everybody watching this, Arsenal, of course, kicking off 5 p.m. here in Switzerland. Arsenal keen on signing Rodrigo. If yes, it would cost at least 100 million, at least. But you know what? Thing is with Arsenal, they are notoriously slow for signing players, and I don't know why that is. They're notoriously slow at signing players. I mean, we definitely need some strengthening all over the field. We need a striker. We need backup for Saka. We definitely need no goal scorer, yeah. Someone that's going to hit like 25 a season. We've been crying out for a striker like that for a long time. That player needs to be brought in. Look, it's not just about that, but really we need like a real focal point to the attack and a goal machine in the forwards. We have the midfield. We have a good defence. We have a fantastic keeper. We need to strengthen a couple of areas, but definitely a forward needs to be brought in that can actually score us the goals in the tight games, like against PSG in the Champions League. It's just the amount of goals. The defence is good, the defence is tight, but we need to score. Liverpool were non-existent in the last few signing windows, but look this time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's... Liverpool had a very strong squad and with quality players throughout. I see that Jurgen Klopp came out yesterday and he's actually critical of the Liverpool fans, saying that they shouldn't be so hard on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, TA, I mean, that they shouldn't be so hard on him because he has contributed a lot to Liverpool's success in the last couple of seasons. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. And I think if anyone has a right to say something like that, then it is Jurgen Klopp. And of course, Arnold himself. But it is true. I mean, he has really contributed to the success at Liverpool, the recent success. Yeah, exactly. It's just about respect. Yeah, I mean, and like people don't realize Arnold. Okay, he's a fully fledged professional football player, also on the international scene with England. But he's a young guy. He's like Saka. You know what I mean? He's a young guy, and the last thing you want to be doing is kind of. He always did his best for Liverpool. He always did his best, and he was never unfaithful to the club, if you want to put it that way. Now, a new option is coming. A move away from the club is planned to one of the biggest clubs in world football. They should be gracious and grateful for what he has done for the club, yeah, and give him his dues and give him a bit of respect. There's no need to be so mean like that and so hateful. Yeah, you know what? That's true. And the United job is a massive job. The job at Old Trafford at United is an enormous job. I don't think people realize the task that lies ahead when you actually become manager of that great club. And Manchester United are a great club, yeah. I am a Gooner. I am an Arsenal fan. A die-hard. But the job at United is absolutely, it's just a real challenge. Yeah. It's a massive job. I mean, but Amorim isn't up to it. I mean, it's as simple as that. I remember Jose Mourinho got United to second when he was there, and he said that was his greatest managerial achievement, getting that team in that moment to second place. I think that's all you need to know about that. I mean, when a manager like Jose Mourinho, you know what I mean, comes out and says something like that. Yeah, exactly. Anthony, I mean, but it was the performance in the Europa League final I think was concerning. I mean, Fernandes gives a lot of huff and puff, and he's a good player. The United captain Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese international, he gives a lot of huff and puff, but there was nothing going on in the game. Okay, in the last 15 minutes, United threatened, and they actually looked dangerous, but they were flat up to that point. Arsenal against PSG, we got stuck in, and we did our very best, but they are a better team than us, and that was that. Quality team, PSG. Arsenal did everything they could. But United against Spurs, I don't believe they did everything they could in that game. And it's not because Spurs won and I don't rate Spurs. United didn't show up. A lot of their players, what's the guy up front? The striker United have up front. He is, man. I mean, people were very critical of Marcus Rashford when he was at the club. Yeah? Very critical of Rashford before he went to Villa. They got more problems than him. Seriously, no. They got more problems than Marcus Rashford. I might be biased, but a football club is ran, starting from the president, and there is no one in the world better than Papa Perez. He cried when Magic and Carlo left, but he values the club over everything. Yeah. He's 100% committed, yeah. 100% committed. Like the owner, the president, they have to be 100% committed, yeah. Like in Arsenal, we have Kroenke, we have Stan Kroenke and his son Josh, but they are more interested in what's really going on over in the US. They have like 6 or 7 US professional sports teams, from baseball to basketball to American football, and they have had success. I think their eyes are kind of more focused on that than maybe focused on what's going on with Arsenal Football Club, in my opinion. So that's never a good thing, yeah. Stan is always over in the US anyway. Josh is in London a lot of his time at the club, yeah, but Stan is Perez is just too good. He handles Madrid so well. And now they've got the manager that they need. They've got the manager that they want. Everybody watching this, guys, yo, hit up that like for me, yeah? Smash that like for the OSG. I would appreciate it. Coming direct out of Zurich, Switzerland, guys. Big up to everyone. And yeah, what can I say? An interesting week coming up, guys. An interesting Champions League final. I don't know which way you think it's going to go. Let me know in the comments. It's going to be a massive game. It's Inter against PSG. You know what? Arsenal losing to PSG in the semi-final was hard to take, but nothing like losing to Barcelona in 2006. I'm going back 19 years, guys. And I remember it like it was yesterday, that match, and Arsenal getting beaten. We were 1-0 up and we lost 2-1 in our one and only Champions League final. I will never forget that match. On YouTube channel, FTT is called Charlie, and he supports Arsenal. FTT. Ah, yeah, I know FTT, yeah. He's a cool guy. He does a lot of gaming as well. Plays FIFA. Or FC25. Inter should win it, hopefully. I'll be hoping and praying, yeah. I'm here in Switzerland, of course, and their goalkeeper is Jan Sommer, the former Swiss goalkeeper. So a lot of my friends here in Switzerland, they're hoping and praying that Jan Sommer can win the Champions League medal. But it's going to be a tough game, huh? PSG are ruthless. I mean, we saw that against Arsenal. Yeah, they are, and they go away from home. Like, they came to the Emirates and they played some serious football. I mean, it was at a high level. I know my friends who are Gunners still hail on Barca for that. Yeah, that was a tough defeat to take. That was a tough defeat, and that was our one and only Champions League final. And before the sending off, we were given as good as we were getting. It was even. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. But after the sending off, the whole dynamic of the game changed, and it just slipped away from us, you know. The game just slipped away. We had a fantastic team last season. Dave, what do you think the final scores will be today between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea? I think Forest will win. I think Forest will win that one today. But who's to say? Chelsea have got quality. Chelsea have got quality, but I think Forest are a very dangerous team right now. I wouldn't underestimate them. They're just extremely dangerous. Quality throughout, strength, pace, speed on the wings, ruthless up front, dynamic on the counter. I couldn't say enough good things about Nottingham Forest. I mean, serious. I wouldn't like to play them. I mean, I'm glad Arsenal don't have to play them again this season. They're a difficult team to play against. And they just destroy the other team's build-up play. I mean, it's very hard to build up the play against Forest. They're just very destructive team. They destroy your midfield. And they're very good on the counter. And the 11 on the team, they give it everything. Yeah? They give it everything for the club. And they have a very, very good manager. And they have a couple of very good players. What do I think about Chelsea versus Real Betis? Oy, I mean, it depends which Chelsea turn up, I think, will decide it. I rate Betis. I think they're a very dangerous team. But the thing is that you take Chelsea in the Premier League and Chelsea in Europe. It's a one-off game. It's a final, and anything is possible. I think it's 50-50. Honestly, I don't want to sit on the fence, but I think it's 50-50. One of the players that has... Let's see. Mbappe can win European Golden Boot today. One of the players that has impressed me the most is Lewis Skelly. He's been fantastic, fearless when he's played for the Arsenal. He came out of nowhere. He's been absolutely fearless when he plays. And what I like about him actually is that, like, a lot of our team are quiet. They don't kind of give it back when it's given to them. Like shithousery, they're giving a bit of stick. They tend to take it. Louis Skelly is like the cheeky guy in the team. He's like in people's faces when necessary. And I like that about him. He's got an edge to him. He doesn't cross the line, but he stands up for himself. And he stands up for his teammates. And I like that about Skelly. Yeah? He stands up for the team, and he stands up for his teammates, and he stands up for Arsenal. And he gives it to people like Haaland. You know what I mean? He tells them about it. I mean, absolutely disgraceful Haaland putting his hands on Mikel Arteta. I'm not the biggest fan of Mikel Arteta, guys, I'm not going to lie. But disgraceful Haaland actually putting his hands on Mikel Arteta like that and telling him to be humble. Not happening, man. And it was actually the Brazilian forward, Jesus, who actually got stuck in him that day. But, yeah, I mean, Haaland has been eating humble pie ever since. A good dose of humble pie. But congrats to the Arsenal ladies yesterday, yeah? Fantastic win. Salah has one game left. Hopefully he don't score too many goals today. The guy, Salah is a fantastic player. That's another thing, like you were saying earlier about Liverpool, but like Arne Slot came in and he had the team was already in place. Now he is a fantastic manager and it's a fantastic achievement. I mean, the guy is a very good manager and they deserve to be champions and he deserves all the credit. But the team were already there and incredibly strong. And they have players like Salah, Van Dijk at the back, two wonderful goalkeepers, strong defence. Trent Alexander-Arnold is in there, a workhorse of a midfield, top class forwards. They have it all going on. Yeah, he was very good, man. And you know what? It's difficult to manage the whole team. And what you've got to remember is it's 38 games, home and away. 38 games, home and away. It's not like they had a good spell at the start of the season and a good month at the end. It was over 9 months. You know what I mean? To win the league, you need everything. To win the league, you need everything. You need it all. It's as simple as that. You need everything to be champions. You need to be complete. And they have it. Imagine Spurs in the... I hope they get Arsenal. I hope we draw them, man. I just, you know what I mean? Make it interesting. I'll put some money on it. Hope to win. But yeah, big up to the Arsenal ladies, man. They brought a bit of respect back to the name of the club. And you know what I mean? There's been big news about it. There's actually been more said about Arsenal ladies winning the Champions League than the Spurs men's team winning the Europa League. Oh, man. Always in our shadow, man. Always in our shadow. Big up to the ladies, man. Big up to the ladies team, man. Sexy ladies, all of them. Big up to them, man. Yeah, they rode their luck in the game yesterday. Barca had a load of chances. I've actually seen that Barcelona team play here in Switzerland against Zurich, and they destroyed Zurich. But I've actually seen them play in the Champions League back in the day, that team. But they're an incredible midfield. Their midfield is they just create so many chances, and their forwards are small, but dynamic. They're a real handful. The pace is just like, their play is irresistible. Arsenal did well yesterday to just keep them out, and keep it at 0-0 for as long as they could. They did well, to just keep it scoreless because they had so many chances. Yeah, unreal player. Bonmati, unreal player. But it was an incredible game. You're in India, are you? If I'm not mistaken, my apologies. I'm trying to figure out the flag. That's India, right? I was there 2 months ago. Yeah, I was there 2 months ago, but only at the airport. I was in New Delhi. I was flying to Bangkok in Thailand, and I had like a connection in New Delhi. India is very hot, man. And you know what the thing is about India as well? India is like, okay, I'm going to point out the obvious here now, yeah, but full of people. There's so many people working at the airport. It's almost unnecessary at the airport. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah, it's hot. Like I was standing, like when I flew Bangkok, I was waiting for the connection at New Delhi. And we were at the gate ready to board. And I swear to God, I was just standing there and I sweated straight through my t-shirt. I mean, all I was wearing was a light t-shirt like this. And I can take the heat. I sweated straight through. Yeah, you're cramped for room. And New Delhi is like, this New Delhi has like the second highest population in the world. And India has now the highest population. Yeah, it's just there's so many people in New Delhi airport. I like when I came out and I got off the plane and I was walking through, there was like just so many staff members. And it was like they were sitting around, so many people. It's just it's and there was a religious festival on when I was passing through the airport. There was a religious festival when I was passing through the airport, and there was people in there like their traditional outfits for the they were flying somewhere for this religious festival. It was very interesting, to see them like that because you see them in like I lived in London for a while, and there's a lot of Indian people in London, but you don't see them like in New Delhi airport. Like there's so many different types of Indian people, like different cultures and religions or whatever. It was like different groups. To see them at the airport in their traditional clothes was like beautiful, beautiful clothes for the ceremony. Yeah. I think they were wearing like white and some people were wearing like orange, but it's crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw when I was there, and it was nice to see it, because it's cultural. That's what you want to see when you. I was only at the airport, but when you go to a foreign country, you want to see the tradition, you want to see the culture. That's why you go there. That's why I go there. It was interesting to see it, and the beautiful clothes they were wearing, and yeah, like you said, the confidence, the normality of it. It was very interesting. Very interesting passing through the airport. Yeah, it's nowhere close to India. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. It's different. It's different. It's different. India is, yeah, but the amount of people at that airport, I just couldn't believe the amount of staff members. It was like we get off the plane and there was just like an army of staff members. Please let me know next time you visit India. I will make sure you try our original cuisine. I will. No problem. I would like that. Once it's not too spicy, yeah. I'm not one for spicy food, unfortunately. I know spice is good in Indian food, yeah. Like they've got a lot of spices, but I'm not so good with hot food like that and spices. I have to be honest, not so good with that. But like I don't know, do you know Gordon Ramsay, like the chef? But like when he was learning, of course, he went to France and he went to this and he went to that. But I see he went to like India and he was like watching the people and like making the street food and the markets, the traditional Indian food in the cities. And he learned a lot about it, the way they use the spices, and he used that like, you know what I mean? All the experience about that, yeah. He went to India and he saw the way they use spices and the way the food is done, and yeah, he learned a lot from it, firsthand. Spice is something we can't avoid. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not. I don't handle the spicy food too well. I'm not going to lie. A bit too hot for my blood. A bit too hot for my blood. But is what it is. It is what it is. But the food here is so cheap, like $5. Yeah, like Bangkok was the same. Yeah, Thailand was the same. Yeah, like the traditional food there too, extremely cheap and very good. Yeah, very reasonable. Yeah, the diet is better. Yeah. It's a better diet. The diet is definitely better in that part of the world, for sure. But the heat in Delhi, man, it's just torture. Like I said, I was just standing there waiting to get on the connection, the connecting flight, and I sweated straight through my top. I was only standing there. I was standing. I was still. I wasn't moving. Like I had walked a little bit, yeah, but I sweated out straight through the t-shirt, man. Yeah, it was a connecting flight. I was actually flying with Air India. That was the thing. Zurich, New Delhi, Bangkok, and back the same way. But Air India aren't a bad airline, man. I mean, a lot of people be saying this and that about Air India. Okay, the TVs didn't work on the way over. Like, the entertainment system, the TV and the music, that didn't work on the whole flight over. But I was sitting next to a German guy and we just had to laugh and a joke about everything. We were just laughing and joking the whole time. So it's all good, you know what I mean? They're not a bad airline. Next to a German lad. Yeah, I was next to a German guy, yeah. But he was cool, fun guy. We had a good laugh on the plane, yeah. We had a good laugh. Good fun on the plane over. We were both relaxed. Holidays, you know what I mean? It's good fun. Yeah, big up. Absolutely love the banters when I watch international matches. Yeah. I'm actually going to see the actual women's Euros is on in Switzerland at the moment. Well, it's starting in June. So the European Football Championship for women is starting in Switzerland. So I'm going to be going to see a game in July with friends. Do you have an idea about the Curva group of AC Milan, the Ultras? No. I've been to the San Siro. I have been to that stadium once in my life. It was amazing experience being at that stadium. It's a inspiring stadium, a real football stadium, but enormous football stadium. It's a real great experience to be at that stadium. The San Siro is deafening. We have a football club called Mohan Bagan. They have similar ultras, but what part of India is that? Like I was talking, I was only in New Delhi, like at the airport, but what part of India is that? San Siro is for Inter, not AC Milan. It's for both, right? Or have AC got their own stadium now? I think both clubs play there, right? Or am I wrong? It's eastern part, West Bengal. Okay. That's a huge country, man. Huge country. India is a big country. Both play there, right? Both teams play there. It's interesting, the way they share the stadium, you know what I mean? Two massive clubs in one city. And the city is not that big, Milan. The city is not that actually big. It's not like Rome. But normally the Ultras are not invited in San Siro. They have a lot of Ultras here in Switzerland. They have a problem with them. They have such rivalry. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. They're serious about things. Things get serious. Yeah, they have a lot of rivalry between them. Like Arsenal and Spurs, it just wouldn't end up too well. You know what I mean? Arsenal, Chelsea is the same. Liverpool United. Or in Glasgow, you've got Rangers and Celtic. That is a very crazy rivalry. Which football clubs have the worst? Yeah, I think Rangers and Celtic in Glasgow, in my opinion. That rivalry is, but that goes beyond football. Yeah, I'm not going to get into politics, but that goes beyond football. It's about nationalism, religion, everything is in the mix there. Rangers and Celtic is definitely. I think Poland have a couple of football rivalries as well. Yeah, that are like. The fans don't play games there, especially in Krakow. The two Krakow teams. Wisła Krakow and Cracovia in Poland, in the city of Krakow. They are, you know what I mean? But Turkey as well. I mean, Turkish fans, incredibly passionate, incredible support. I mean, they have a lot of rivalries, Turkish teams. If you go to Turkey, I'd say behave yourself. That's my advice to anyone that goes to Turkey, guys. Behave yourself when you're there, because the locals will not take kindly to disrespect in any shape or form. They are very, very, very strong and incredibly passionate people. So I definitely, if you ever go to Turkey, guys, be nice, because you know, they are incredibly proud and strong people. That would be the wrong place to cause trouble. I wouldn't advise causing trouble in Turkey. That's a tip. I went there with the Ardra Guler jersey. They were very kind. You're brave, man. You're brave. Yeah, but that's the thing. But you were probably respectful too, yeah? I mean, you were respectful. Other fans have gone there and, you know, a certain group started causing trouble, and then some innocent people got, you know what I mean, got hurt. But yeah, Real Madrid, it's going to be interesting in the new season. They're going to come back and they're going to give Barcelona a run for their money. Man, I am struggling with these women. Can you give me advice on women? I'm divorced, man. I'm probably the wrong person to... I was married once, but I'm divorced now. I'm probably the wrong man to give advice about women, to be honest. Um, I spend money on them at a restaurant, but I don't get no nookie. What country are you living in, first of all? What country is that? Like, where is this taking place? First of all, that would be my first question. I think you should go as a single man to Thailand, bro. I think you should go as a single man to Thailand. That's my advice for you, man. Go to Thailand, single man, and enjoy the ladies and have some fun. You know what I mean? That's my advice to you. Yeah, a ladies question. I'm divorced anyway, so I'm not exactly maybe the right man to ask, but you're in London, bro. Yeah. I used to live in London now. I used to live in London over by Putney. London is a tough place to meet women, man. And the women in London they're confident, I mean, and they know that there's a lot of guys out there for them. They can have another guy if they want, you know, so it's, yeah, go to Thailand, bro. Go to Thailand, man, and you can have a different woman every night. I'm not going to go too much into it on my channel because I don't want to get banned off YouTube, but if you go to Thailand, you can have, you know, in Thailand, you're like the woman. You know what I mean? You have the options. You have a choice. There's many different women. Yeah, if she's not putting out, bro, I would ask her why. You know what I mean? Don't you just ask her what's the problem? You're better off knowing. And don't be taking her for any meals, man. Don't be bringing her out and taking her for meals when she's not. It's not a normal relationship. You know what I mean? Am I happy Sunderland are in the Prem? I like them as a club, yeah. I'm an Arsenal fan myself, but I like them as a club, yeah. But like I said, don't be taking her for meals anymore, man, until you know what's going on. I mean, it's not all about sex, bro, but it's an important part of it. It's another part of it too, yeah. You know what I mean? There has to be sex, there has to be love, it's all a part of it, though. I mean, you've got needs, bro. You've got needs. You know what I mean? And those needs need to be, you know what I mean? You need to be looked after, bro. I am happy because I will get to see Jude Bellingham. He's a very good player. He's a very good player. And Oliver got Alonso as coach. Arsenal fans are crying. Spurs won a European trophy. We won a European trophy before that. We've won 2 European trophies before. We won the Cup Winners' Cup, which is like the original, and we won the UEFA Cup. We were UEFA Cup champions and Cup Winners' Cup champions. Yeah, we won the Cup Winners' Cup in 1994. And we got to the final again in 95 and we were beaten. And we got to the final in 2000 and we were beaten. And we won the UEFA Cup. We won the UEFA Cup. So we won the other 2 European trophies, but not the Champions League. Not the Champions League. So you know what I mean? But we didn't win the Champions League. We got once to the final. But the women won it yesterday. But I honestly, yeah, they won the UEFA Cup 1970, bro. 1970. A long time ago. No, man. A long time ago. I think it was 1970. A long time ago, yeah. A long time ago. Yeah, they did, man. They won the Cup Winners' Cup in 1994. They beat Parma in Copenhagen. beat Parma in Copenhagen, bro, but that was 1994. 1994. We need to find out now who Billy supports. Billy, you need to tell us. Or Mr. Beale. And as well, like I said, man, take my advice with the ladies, all joking aside. Just talk to her and find out what's going on. I mean, it's not everything in a relationship, bro. It's not everything in a relationship, but sex is important, bro. You know what I mean? You know? And you deserve it, man. You deserve it. You know what I mean? Start taking care of your needs, bro. And if that's the case, just ask her why. I support the worst run club in the world. Spurs! I'm always giving it to Spurs. Worse than Spurs. You support the worst run club in the world. Who the hell is that? Worst run club in the world. Fuck, I'm baffled. Honestly, don't know what team that is. I wouldn't like to guess. They are red and their captain looks like a buck-toothed rabbit. Ah, Man United. You're talking about Fernandes, huh? Yeah, Fernandes. Yeah, the manager isn't the right manager for them as well, huh? Okay, the players as well. The players, but the manager's not the right manager for them, huh? I think they need to look again at getting in another manager. Yeah, he can pass the ball, yeah. He can pass the ball. I mean, he's good at passing, but he's a very good passer of the ball. He's very good at passing, yeah. But Hoyland up front. Yeah, and Garnacho was good, yeah. Garnacho was one of their better players. One of their better players, yeah. So I know what that's about. It's hard to figure out, though, what would be going on there. Garnacho was one of their better players. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Bruno has ADHD. Paul Brady coming in. Guys, hit that like for me, yeah? Smash that like, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to have to leave for a second, guys. I'm actually washing some clothes at the moment, so I'm going to have to go down and sort that out, but I'll be back then now. Big up to everybody anyway. Hit those likes for me, guys. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Just hit that subscribe. Yeah, I'm heading to 2,500 views. I'm going to go in a while, guys. I just got to go for a couple of minutes down, put my clothes in the dryer, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I'm just washing my clothes on a Sunday. I'm heading off to the United States in a week, guys. This day next week, I'll be on my way to the United States, heading to Colorado. But yeah, sorry guys, I'll be missing for a couple of minutes now. Yeah, I don't mean to be rude. Yeah. But big up to everybody, guys. Keep hitting the likes for me. Sub to the channel if you're new. I would appreciate it. Alright, I'm just gonna go down now, guys, and I'm just gonna go down and sort that out. You know what I mean? But big up to everybody for tuning in, guys. Great to have you all along. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Yeah, I gotta go down and sort out the clothes. 1 second. Yeah. Shit, sorry, man. I pressed it, yeah? And I pressed the camera on. My apologies. I actually pressed it, though. I'm very bad with technology, man. See, I turned off the sound in the camera. I turned the camera when I went down, and I pressed it. Sorry, man. Yeah, I unmuted it, yeah? But I actually pressed it, though, to unmute. My apologies, man. You saved me, bro. You saved me. You saved me, man. Respect. I give you a bit of respect, bro. If you were here, I'd give you some Swiss chocolate, but unfortunately you're not. Look at that there, lad. Some good Swiss chocolate, man. Can't beat it, lads. Get a little bit of that. There's the mountains and the Swiss flag. Have a little bit of that, lads. But yeah, thanks, man. You saved me, bro. You got my back. I did actually press it, though. I'm sure technology and me, we kind of, you know what I mean? But yeah, big up to everybody, guys, and I hope you're enjoying this Sunday. A little bit of sun breaking through the cloud here in Zurich, guys. But yeah, a calm day. How good was Declan Rice this season? Player of the season. Even just for the performance against Real. I mean, he was player of the season for sure. I'm a big fan of William Saliba. He's made a couple of bad defensive mistakes in a couple of games, but yeah, those two out of the world free kicks that hurts me. And they came out of nowhere. I mean, just came out of nowhere. Straight out of nowhere. A good goal as well against Newcastle recently. A good goal against Newcastle. His all-around performances, driving the team forward at every opportunity. It just wasn't meant to be against PSG. The best team won for sure. I mean, the best team won. There can be no doubt about that. But yeah, those two free kicks, man. You know, no keeper in the world could have saved them. But yeah, better times to come for Real, man. Better times are coming for Real. You know what I mean? Better times lie ahead, for sure. I don't know why you guys getting trolled after coming second twice in a row. Yeah, 3 times in a row, yeah? Twice. I mean, like, the two teams that contested the Europa League final were 16th and 17th in the league. I mean, at one point it looked like they were going to be in a fight against relegation. And I'm not taking the piss when I say that. I'm not having a go at them. I'm being serious. The two teams that contested the Europa League final were in the 16th and 17th places. And like I said, at one point it looked like they were going to be fighting relegation. United almost dropped into the relegation zone. I'm just saying, I mean, all due respect to Spurs, the best team won the Europa League. The best team won that final. But, you know what I mean? Those teams were in 16th and 17th in the league, and they were contesting a Europa League final. I mean, Spurs can be happy, they can be proud of the win, but they have to look at their league form and their league position. It leaves a lot to be desired, and they lost a lot of games, and they shipped a lot of stupid goals. They had a lot of terrible results all through the season. What do I think about Onana? Not good enough. Not good enough. I think he's just... But it's not just him. It's the players that are playing in front of him. I mean, sometimes teams are just running right through the midfield and directly on goal and shooting at him. I mean, he's in a difficult position too, because as goalie, you're the last line of defence. And United, the defence just parts like the Red Sea. And teams are just running riot through the midfield. I mean, so I don't think he's good enough, but he's not the only reason that they're in the position they're in. I mean, yeah. You know what? They always think that the signings they make are going to come good, yeah? Like Paul Pogba, for example. They've made some questionable signings. I mean, letting Rashford go. I mean, Rashford wasn't really the problem at United. Maybe he wasn't playing so well, but now you see that it wasn't about him. Going to take 10 years for United to catch up to Liverpool. Yeah, at least. It's going to take a long time. The thing with the Premier League is it's extremely competitive. Like, you know better than me, guys. The Premier League is extremely competitive. It's extremely competitive. And now, are City going to come back again in the new season? Liverpool are up there. Newcastle, Forest, Arsenal. I don't think we're going to win the league under Arteta, to be honest. Do I think Arda will have more time in the starting lineup with Alonso? I don't. Well, like, let's put it this way. Ancelotti's out, Alonso's in. Officially 1st of June he's taken over, yeah? 3-year contract. That's the details, guys, at the moment. But he's obviously going to start at 0 with every player. You know what I mean? He's going to start at 0 with every single player, of course. 1 second, guys. Just got to set the alarm there, guys. 1 second. But yeah, obviously he's going to start at 0 with every single player. You know what I mean? And you have to go out and impress. You know what I mean? Yes, Alonso loves that position at Leverkusen and never losing. FC never losing. Yeah, they had a fantastic run under him, yeah. Season before last. The season before this one, like, I mean, they were incredible. They had a great run. You know what I mean? He is a fantastic coach. I mean, they were breaking all the records. He's a fantastic manager. Have they got the right man? We'll find out soon enough. Alonso was very keen on keeping Arda. Then he's going to use him to play in that role. But they have a lot of quality players at Real. Like, I mean, they didn't do themselves any justice in the Champions League. They didn't do themselves any justice all season. But obviously their main aim is to get back on top domestically. That is the first aim. Then they're going to look to Europe. Dave, who do you want to win between Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea? Yeah, Forest, of course. Boo, Chelsea. I'm only joking, John. I don't mind, to be honest. I don't have a favourite. I'm an Arsenal supporter, so I'll be honest, it doesn't really interest me. Not being rude, yeah. Not being rude. But yeah. I'm a gooner. Till I die. But yeah, I honestly don't think Arsenal will win the league under Arteta, though. My own opinion, I can't see it happening. I don't think we will win the league on him. I just don't think he has the necessary skills as manager to get that out of us. Come on, you Blues. Come on, Chelsea. And the Chelsea ladies won the league, yeah? Don't like few Chelsea fans, especially after the Kai Havertz saga. Yeah. Chelsea are horrible. Yeah, their fans are a little bit... Not John here. John is a Chelsea fan, but... Not John here, but some of the Chelsea fans are... You know... They've been watching too much Football Factory, I think. They get carried away with themselves a little bit. They want to just calm down. I mean, and everyone always seems to be winding up Arsenal fans like that. We're not able for it, or we're not up for it, or 10 against 10, 20 against 20, and see who gets the best of it. You know what I mean? They're always saying about like firms and Arsenal don't have anybody. If you honestly think that if you put 10 fans of another team up against 10 Arsenal fans, you honestly think that the Arsenal fans are going to lie down and let you say what you want about the club and not fight? Of course they will fight. I would fight. Today, tomorrow, anytime. For the name of the football club. Absolutely. 100%. So, I don't know. Sometimes Arsenal get a lot of stick that they don't have, like, that the fans are soft or something. We don't have, like, a forum. Whatever. Honestly, the fans will fight for the name of the football club, yeah? If the football club is directed, they will fight like any other fans fight. So, you know what I mean? John, you said it to me 15 times in the last 2 weeks. I will, man, but I can't now because I'm on my phone. I'm going to do it on my laptop, yeah, 1 second. I'll sort it out on the laptop later, yeah. I'll give you my word, yeah. I haven't forgotten, yeah. I haven't forgotten. I have not forgotten. Let me go into YouTube Studio, John, and put you to rest. 1 second, John. 1 second, bro. Let me just go into YouTube Studio and have a look at it. Thank you to the 2 people that subscribed. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your kindness. He'd block everyone except Chelsea fans. No, he won't. I have him under control. He was a moderator before. He was nice. Believe it when I see it, Dave. John, relax, huh? John, calm down a small bit, man. John, I've been busy, you know. I work full time, man. I've been busy the last week or 2, man, believe it or not. So, let me have a look here, John, 1 second. Hey, you're still a moderator, John. Yeah, I do watch alongs. Yeah, I do watch alongs of games. I'm doing one today, for example, and I'm going to do the Champions League final. Obviously, watch along is just me watching the game, talking about it. I don't actually. A lot of people make the mistake they think that I actually live stream the game. I don't live stream the game. You probably know that anyway, Manus, but I don't live stream the game. Like, I don't show the game live. I just talk about it. But I do watch alongs. John, you're still a moderator, yeah? Then what's your name? Because I have you as John Global. I have you as John Global. And what are you known as? Because I can't find you. And what's your name then, yeah? Because I can't find you, yeah? What's the name of your YouTube channel? What's the actual name, yeah? Because I can't find you. One second, let me try to find you, man. Okay. Let me try to find you now, man. 1 second. Because moderator John Global isn't working now. I can't find you, man. I can't actually find you. I can't find you, John. I'm on the moderator page now, yeah. So double check it, yeah. Double check and let me know. Double check the details and let me know, yeah. I can't actually find you. Okay. You are a standard moderator, John. You are a moderator for the channel. So there you go. You are a moderator. I have you, John. You're a moderator now, you see? I have you. Who else? So there we go, guys. Just setting up a couple of moderators for the channel. 1 second, let's get back to the comments. Yeah, no problem, man. I've just been busy, yeah. I've just been busy recently, but as you see, you're a moderator now, yeah. I've just been very busy recently, yeah, and I kind of not getting around to it. You're welcome, man. No problem. You've always supported my channel, yeah. So So that's it. Yeah, you supported me, man. No bother, you're moderate. Yeah, if anyone is acting a bit, rude or mean, you can put them in timeout. Yeah, you can block their comments. And that is basically that. Three people tuning in, guys. Real Madrid have officially announced that Xabi Alonso is their new manager. Official. Starting on the 1st of June, he's after signing a 6-year contract. Sorry, he's after signing a 3-year contract starting on the 1st of June. So it's a 3-year official contract, guys. And I'm sure if things work out and they're happy, both sides are happy, I'm sure it'll go much further than that. I'm sure things are going to work out. You know what I mean? Straight up. But yeah, big up to everybody for tuning in now. And I've been on now for an hour and a half. I think I'm going to knock the stream on the head there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, yeah. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, see you later, guys, yeah. And thank you to John for tuning in. I appreciate it. And see you later, guys. Take it easy. Peace.